between the Oklahoma City Bison taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess. They could certainly... The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, able to avoid him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
They'll try the left side. Morales. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Coleman. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And last week's loss came.
And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Reddick sets to pass it. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Reddick. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. And he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Reddick sets to throw it. That's complete to Baker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now Reddick. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Reddick to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The Bisons offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Taylor. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Bears take over. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with the option. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Here's Reddick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Able to corral him right at the midfield stripe following the busted contact. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Reyes. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
in motion goes the tight end. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Reyes. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They go play action with Taylor. And that is incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good. For Oklahoma City, first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Morales. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8. Here's Taylor to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Oklahoma City has the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. From midfield now, here's Taylor. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now fourth down. And on now is the punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on second and 3. Reddick. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got it open man, it's Foster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll get this to Baker. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's second down at 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That's another Bears first down.
On first down, it's Reyes. 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll drop the throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Foster. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Reyes. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Foster. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And this one is right through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Oklahoma City.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Taylor. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's good.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41.
24-yard gain on the play.
Up the middle they go. It's Morales. Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a give right side. Tate. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll run on first down. Morales. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is really fooling around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Taylor. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit here. This one from 35 yards away. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Bears offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 2nd and 9, Reddick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Baker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw now on first down.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Reddick sets to pass it. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak, on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Now Reddick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reyes. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a play fake here on first down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Reddick sets to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Townsend. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Number 84. A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Reyes.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Foster. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Reyes.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Reyes. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now Reddick.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Reddick to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now it's Taylor. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Reddick.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Here is 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's complete to Banker. This is 2nd and 8.
Number 25. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Back to throw again. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears are able to extend their lead.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again.
They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Taylor now off the bootleg. And the man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
21 yards. And an Oklahoma City first down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action, it's Taylor.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Bison.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Opted to run for it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bisons have got it back to within a score.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now he'll tuck, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He'll let it go deep for Foster, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game.
Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10.
They go play action with Taylor. He finds his man, complete. That's done. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Taylor. He'll air this one toward Coleman. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there. 43 yards.
Oklahoma City, 1st down.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Bisons have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
To number 9. Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Reddick. He finds his man, complete. That's Townsend. That's good for a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Wiggles free. Called out a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing to start the drive. Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Taylor. And this is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, Coleman.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Reyes. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Reyes. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. Elam. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Baker.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 10 yards out. And the Bears put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The OKC offense ready to set up shop again. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Morales. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Up the middle they go. It's Morales.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Tate has some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Here's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Taylor. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Bisons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
The OKC offense ready to set up shop again.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Taylor. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Oklahoma City, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.